This is Joe Welcome, following up part 1 of paint collecting from the first volume of a Sneak Attack. The man So was nice enough to let me film some of my paint stash. I'm into that collecting biz too. I want to make it clear that it's important that collecting paint is kind of basically preserving the past. It's historical work. You don't use this paint for the most part. You hold on to it. They made this stuff to be disposable, to use and throw away. And what we're doing is basically the exact opposite. So I'm in the process of loading up my machine here. I keep a lot of paint in a cigarette machine, and some of my stuff is out on the table right now, so we're going to take a quick look at that. So some of these colors are kind of fresh. You get the old colors, like that's a brick name label. That little sticker that says brick on it makes it a name label. Classic hot pink right there. Old Krylon hot pinks, and so forth. One of my old-time favorites is baby blue. And like I said, I'm working on filling my machine up, and there it is. Got the Rustos in there already. Starting off with some 79 Rustos. See those drips on there right there. 77 ones. Still got the drips. Printed caps. Basic names, yellow, orange. They changed. They took the drips off around 1979, 1980. And you see the numbers changed too. The old numbers switched to the new 4-digit ones. Some of the more decorator colors from 1980, sandstone, greystone, burgundy. Dope. Those 1983 cans, you still find them once in a while, but they're getting tough. They're old stops rust without the drips on it. It's worth collecting, man. Made a bunch of colors, but it's hard to get them all. Moving on down, I'm going to fill that up. Some more cans down there. Autumn Golds. Stockpiling. That's what we do, is stockpile. How many cans you want. More 83s. Avocados, some golds. They did these labels on them later on. Printed labels. A lot of kids are on this stuff nowadays. Old American Accents, Indian Spice. American Accents is a great line. Lasted for the better part of 10 years, and I don't know, nowadays it looks like it's going away. A lot of colors are going. Indian Spice, Autumn Gold, blacks and whites, they're all discontinued now. Painter's Touch is too popular, so hold on to them American Accents, especially that Indian Spice. Dope color. Dope color. Moving on, I got this nice rack that I keep some of the nicer joints on. It's an old, like 1960, 1959 Krylon rack. Excuse me. It shows you some of the advertising on it. They used to do a lot of this business with the can as a human being. You got the bright silver, pastel yellow, surf green, bright gold, crystal clear on the bumper, surf green on the bench, and hey, that's baby pink my refrigerator. The other side. This is when they introduced the glowing paint, which is like 59. Dries in minutes. And more advertising. You have a use. Krylon spray paint. Keep moving on. Some mixed Krylons here. It's early 70s cans, paper labels, OD khaki, pastel yellow, charcoal gray. These are 68s. They look the same, but they're metal. Some of them have prices on the side. This pastel aqua, $1.79. 68 cans, pastel aqua, school bus yellow, moss green. Stepping out for a minute. This is my slice of 1960. All these cans are from the 1960s, some of the big brands back then. You got Broma on the left. Small tops with a normal thing back then. Had giant half-quart size. Broma medium gray. If you look carefully, you'll see these cans, they don't got warnings on the bottom. Before that, it's ill bronze sparkle enamel, fresh out of the case, nice condition. It's an 18-ounce Sapolin. It was a big New York City brand back then. Gloss pink, it's like a tank. Very rare Red Devil, flat black. Rust-oleum 1960 paper label. De-Rusto, a little bit of sunburn there, pom-pom yellow. And the only non-paper label from the year is Krylon all-purpose sealer gray. Nice can. The classic Krylon here is the initial Borden cans. That one right there. You can spot them in a minute, the 66 cans. First year Bordens are the Borden product script, just like that. They also normally have side printing on either side. The 1969 mini can, glowing Ceres, Krylon, gives you an idea of the perspective. Pactra, dope. Broma sedate spray, 1968, made by Master Bronze. Gold sedate tone. Shamrock sedate tone. White, that light blue is nice. Little sunburn there too. Chinese red and beige. Moving on up here, Krylon made a brand, a discount brand for the 60s and 70s, into the 80s, Sparvar. It doesn't get a lot of respect. It's nice colors, good cans. It's a 64 Sparvar bright red primer. Mid-60s Sparvar zinc yellow chromate. And pastel pink 1968 Sparvar can. That's quality. Here I got some pry tops, also call these notch tops. You can tell them by little notches right in the can. They made those for a couple years. Very highly desirable Krylon cans. That's what I'm working on right now. That's my pry top collection so far. Got some of the classic Krylon colors: Spanish brown, chrome yellow, pastel aqua, jungle green in the back. A lot of people sleep on colors like black and silver, and in some cases those are harder to find than, your Spanish browns. Ma and Dad are going to pick up the black and silver when they got to paint the lawn furniture and leave that stuff on the shelf. So you find an old can, black, white, silver, not that easy to find. On up top, past the records, Bronze made the hobby paints. Nice fresh colors, great names. Gadabout green matches the jungle. Spanish orange, perky purple. DeRusto 3-ounce little jobs, seafoam green and glacier blue. A little pint of Rust Magic. Another Bronze, very nice shape from the early 60s, really red. New York Bronze powder, 3-ounce. Cans nursery blue, the old antique white. They made this kids paint too. Riding Hood red, Little Boy blue, and Robin Hood green. Pactra, the model company. Nice design. Enamel. From Yonkers, New York, Quickie paint and varnish remover. Moving on down, some more odds. The odd cans can be tougher to get. Krylon was a big brand, they still are. Spruce, still an independent player. Back in the 70s, a lot of brands had dope names. This is Spruce Bittersweet. I don't know why, bittersweet. 5 different brands made bittersweet back then. Just to me it's a flavor, not a color. But, what are you going to do? It's my man on the Cook and Done, straight out of Jersey. Painting's fun. It's Cook and Done. Another small top early 60s can. Going back to Nibco and that kids paint, they later made it in bigger cans. That color is Tisket Tasket Yellow.